Welcome to this poster session. My name is Shelley Allen and I'm the Head of Open Research at Emerald.
And I'm Martin Jagerhorn, Head of Business Development at Chronos Hub. And today we'll talk you through how we're working together with a strong focus on optimizing the author experience along the end-to-end publishing process.
So please meet Emerald. Just to introduce you, we have high ambitions and want to drive open research forward. And we already have RMP agreements, discounts and waivers in a combination of green, gold, hybrid and diamond journals. And with a portfolio of 350 journals and about 80,000 submissions per year, it's critical for us to provide an outstanding author experience. And we want to serve all our customers with a seamless workflow for approvals, payments, reporting and data access.
The problem is that open access also leads to many complexities, not only for Emerald, but all of these stakeholder groups have a lot of common challenges, as you'll know. Funders have increasingly complex policies, make it difficult for authors to know where they can publish without running the risk of being non-compliant. And publishers develop new business models as a response, adding to the complexity for universities and funders to ensure compliance, do approvals and payments. Worse, however, is for the authors, as they manually have to enter the same data over and over again to all stakeholders when submitting, reporting back to funders and populating local repositories. So the current situation is hence fragmented, costly and time-consuming really for everyone.
And to illustrate, today at Emerald, the author experience is equally fragmented with a lot of manual input. The articles are siloed across multiple submission sites and they can't easily find what they are entitled to. Signing the right license agreements requires manually navigating through questionnaires where the author doesn't necessarily know the answers. And internally, Emerald administrators manually apply APC vouchers, invoices, and reconciliation of accounts, as well as manually serving the consortia and institutional members with data and reports.
So Chronos Hub really tries to address these challenges and ensure a seamless communication between all the different stakeholders by integrating with different systems. So authors can now get authenticated using a login server, enabling them to have a single profile for submitting to any of Emerald's journals. Along the workflow, they get new services like seeing for each journal whether it's compliant with their funders' policies and what conditions that apply based on any institutional agreements. Submissions also become easier as much of the data is pre-populated, like author, grant, and funding details. And upon acceptance, data gets back from Scholar One in this case, and triggers a rather dynamic workflow, where the author is asked to confirm system-suggested options, like accepting a voucher and a CC BY license agreement. We're also looking to automate approvals from both institutions and funders. And all along, Chronos Hub syncs the data with a lot of other Emerald systems. And this means that institutions can be served with continuously up-to-date data and reporting directly in Chronos Hub and through its API without any manual intervention. So in summary, by streamlining the workflow here for the authors, we can optimize the author experience and at the same time better serve the institutions and also reduce a lot of internal admin work. And here is a quick screenshot to also give you a visual what the author experience looks like with a sort of step-by-step guidance throughout the process.
So a key lesson for us learned from this work is to put the author experience first. Sometimes we get competing priorities and it facilitates decision making to know what our North Star is. Data inevitably needs to travel between different stakeholders and systems, and hence we must have a collaborative approach. We are not just buying a service for us as a publisher, but we need a more holistic perspective, including the needs of our customers, and work with partners like Chronos Hub and our consortia that share the same overall ambitions.
Data quality is really key, and following the FAIR principles with unique global identifiers for all key entities is really a prerequisite for us to enable automation. And last but not least, we need to remember that this is not really an IT project, but primarily about organizational change. IT obstacles can be addressed through programming, but we really need buy-in from both internal and external stakeholders to make it happen. So with that said, thank you very much for listening, and please don't hesitate to ask any questions per email or during the Q&A session later. Thank you very much.
Thank you.